You guys had just finished clearing the Wizard of Wine's winery, obtaining 6 barrels of wine. Earlier on in the campaign, you guys had spoken to a camp of Vistani who told you that the Wizard of the Wine's winery had barrels and that they were running low on wine, and they wanted you to go fetch some, and they would give you access to another one of the treasures that they had in their wagon. You guys sort of went a bit beyond that once you got to the Wizard of the Wine's winery and actually obtained the barrels. You guys thought, maybe we can use this to get back into Valaki, because the Markov family, the people who own the Wizard of the Wines, told you that Valaki would be very keen to opening its gates if you were to offer a bargain with them and sort of just trade your way back into the city. He also told you that the village of Kresk was also awaiting a shipment of the wine. And we just sort of left off the last session with you guys deciding where you wanted to take these barrels of wine.
Alright, so does everybody want to head back to Villaki? Or do we want to go stop at that camp and trade with them?
Well, I mean, going back on the main road that we are currently on, I think we would because we're closer to Kresk right now, correct?
Yes, you guys are currently closer to Kresk than you are to Valaki.
We could first go to Kresk since we're just so close. But if you want, we can head straight to Valaki and then backtrack by that. I don't mind.
What does Kresk have to offer? Karina, do you know?
I don't know a lot. I'm just looking through my notes. Because I don't remember if I really know anything about Kresk.
I feel like some information was said last time we played, but that was a while.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was 2 months ago. Almost on the dot. We're like 3 days
Just,
off.
I have just since wine is the lifeblood of Barovia. Barovian taverns get their wine from the Wizards of Wine winery near Kresk. I think that's the only time it's mentioned. Yeah, that's all I know. I don't know anything about it except for it's near the winery. So
Okay.
we did learn from the what's his bucket, the winery owner, that they don't typically accept strangers, but if we show up with wine, that they might let us in.
Now, this was something I didn't think about to ask, but if we show up with wine, is it going to be unlimited entry, or is it we go in, we get the information that we can, we come out, and we can't go back?
Something we would have to ask them or barter with them about.
Probably something we'd have to negotiate, yeah.
I think it's safe to say that we had to Villaki first. So we know what's there, and yeah.
I believe we should have Valaki first and see how many barrels see how many barrels we end up having to give away, and then we can go from there.
Get down from there.
So, like, I think when we get close to the gate, we should, like a couple of us should get off the cart and head up to the entrance and try to negotiate while while the rest stay at the cart, so we can, try to negotiate and they can't see the barrels.
That sounds good to me.
You're a smooth talker, aren't you, Karina?
Sort of.
Well, I'm not quite smooth, but I've been persuasive at times, so I don't mind talking. But if any of you would rather talk, you are more than welcome to.
Okay. Don't you have the highest charisma?
I have 18 charisma, yeah. But I'm not proficient in persuasion, though.
Yeah, mine's a 0.
I am proficient in persuasion, but my charisma is also 0.
So, yeah.
So I have a 3 proficiency.
Yeah, I mean, me and you could just go.
Okay.
I have a 4.
I didn't write it down. What was the name of the wine again that we currently have?
The really expensive one, I believe, was Red Dragon Crush. Let me just double
Yeah,
check.
I know we have 6 barrels of wine and then like 12 bottles of like really fancy wine.
So you guys have 3 barrels of Purple Grape Mash number 3.
Number 3!
And let me. I'm just finding out how many exactly you guys have. I'm just looking through. Give me a sec.
Number 3.
You guys were able to.
Yes.
Number 3, my lord.
If I remember correctly, you guys were able to recover 12 of the Red Dragon Crush wine bottles.
Yeah.
3.
And then we have 3 barrels of something else. I know, because I know we had 6 barrels.
Yep,
We
am
have-
through.
3 bottles of wine, okay.
We have 12 bottles of wine.
Alright, so we got
Okay, now
3
I'm just
purple
confused.
grape mash number 3.
Let me scroll up and see what I rolled. That way, so I can tell you guys exactly how many bottles you have left. How many bottles you're able to recover? Because there was 40 originally, and then a fuck ton of them broke.
Yeah.
Let me find out exactly how many broke.
Because if I remember correctly, it was a good number, but it wasn't like
Yeah,
an awful amount.
yeah, like I said, I think we had 12 bottles.
Oh, I must have rolled it
Probably-
using roll dice. Let's just go with 12, because if I remember correctly, that's what it was.
12 is a good number. It's a safe number.
I feel like I've written it down somewhere.
But do you know what other 3 barrels we have?
That's what I'm looking for right now.
I'm not sure if it helps, but I remember that the guy in the village said it was the same type of wine that he served us, that he wanted us to go get. I don't know if that helps you. I mean, it might have even been 3 barrels of just Red Dragon Crush, and we also got bottles of it. It was like, I remember it was like a cool name, I think.
Yeah, it says that you guys have 6 barrels of wine. 3 of those being the Purple Grape Mash number 3. Then I'm pretty sure all 6 of them are just the Purple Grape Mash, because I can't find anything other than that on this list.
So we have 6 purple grape mash, number 3 barrels, and then 12 of the Red Dragon Crush bottles.
Correct.
Peg me. If you read it, that's kind of what it said.
Oh god. Yeah, it was Purple Great Mash number 3. I just found it. So you guys have 6 Purple Great Mash number 3, and then the 12 bottles of Red Dragon Crush.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay.
And then you guys were being escorted by Adrian, which was the guy's eldest son. He was driving the wagon for you.
Yeah, that's right, because he didn't trust us with the cart and stuff.
Well, he didn't trust us to bring the wagon back, essentially.
I mean, he made a good point. I mean, we probably weren't.
I sure wasn't gonna, no, we would not have came back with this wagon.
No.
I'm just being honest, guys.
Also, we haven't rested yet, right? Since we did the fight, because I'm at like 24.
You guys have not rested yet, no.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. So,
All right, but yeah, so what's the boy's name? Adrian.
Adrian is the eldest son. He's definitely not a boy, though.
You said eldest son. Means he's a boy.
Yeah, his eldest son, like his oldest kid.
Okay. Either way, where are we by the wagon now that everything's loaded in and whatnot?
Yeah, you guys were like at the wagon, loading everything up when we ended last session.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna hop in the wagon and I'll just look to everyone else in the party. So to Valaki then?
Yep.
to Valaki. Should only take a few hours, right?
That's actually what I was trying to find. I was trying to find my travel chart, so give me just a second. I think I just found it.
I believe it was 2 hours.
I'm gonna
From the Wizards of the Wine to Valaki.
and I'm just gonna look to Adrian and say to Valaki.
It is going to take 1.5 hours to reach there. Because you guys are on horse.
Alright, can we take a short
Yeah,
rest during that time?
We can short rest while in the wagon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a short rest while in the wagon.
Okay, I
I'm
will
going to.
roll some hit dice.
Which means I get my spell slot back, and I'm also gonna roll some hit dice. That's 9 and 10. Nice.
Ooh, plus 12.
So that's
That'll bring me to full.
plus 19. Which
I think I can do
is
that command here.
I believe
I'm almost at full now. I'm at 43.
uncanny dodge.
I don't think I can do a short rest on this map.
No, because you don't have your token.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
You
that's
just
what
execute
I was
short
doing. I was doing that, and I was like, oh wait, no, that's not gonna work.
You have to do
Well,
All I
it.
I
needed
don't-
to regain was hit points.
Yeah, all I needed was a spell slot, and I think I got that back. I think I get them back on a short rest. Let me double check.
Oh, I don't think so. I think
Oh,
Warlock's the only
mhm.
thing that gets spell slots back on a short rest.
You might be right. Hang on.
And the wizards if you're a certain class.
Well, wizards can get some
Right.
spell slots back on a short rest. They have the arcane recovery, so once per
Yeah.
day they can gain spell slots equal to half their level back.
But not above 6
Yeah.
or
So,
3.
so if it's above 6th level. So like if you're a level 10 wizard, you can gain any number of spell slots back that that total up to 5. So you get like a second and a third, or 5 first levels or whatever.
Yep.
And then
Oh, yep,
just maximum up to 6th level for wizard.
Yep. So I do not gain a spell slot back.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I thought I did.
Oh.
I did roll a random encounter, so give me just a second.
Yes. Combat.
And I don't have spike.
And don't forget about the penalties if your character has any from the injuries.
Am I just ugly?
Yeah, that's pretty much what you got. Was
It's just
ugly.
charisma check.
It's well, she has disadvantage on persuasion checks, and but she has advantage on intimidation checks because she's ugly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she actually got the luckiest out of all of us. She got a benefit.
Yeah.
Wait, did it just turn it dark on the map for you guys? Well,
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
aren't even on this map, so why the fuck did it change that one?
I think we moved maps.
I didn't move you guys the maps yet.
Well, we got moved.
Now you guys got moved. I don't know why that turned your map black. That should not have done that.
I can't see, my lord.
Yeah, where are we?
I will put you on the map in a second. Give me just a second to drag your enemies on.
And I kind of forgot, because it's cloudy outside all the time. Unless otherwise stated, is it like pretty much always dim light outside?
No, not in Barovia. In Barovia, there's always like overcast, but it's not considered dim light.
Okay.
Shut through the hole.
Oh, that looks fucking horrible. I'm trying to find a wagon. Give me a second. All the wagons are like have a white background and aren't in PNG. Oh, whatever. You guys can deal with a jank wagon. Alright, as the wagon is traveling along the roads, you guys watch as Adrian suddenly pulls on the reins and the horses come to a screeching stop. Looking all around you and looking ahead, you guys see wolves blocking the path on the road and more coming out of the trees.
Oh shit.
I actually don't see anything.
Yo, me neither.
I'm
Bro.
dragging your sheets on right now, so...
Okay.
Like, I know I have a lost eye, but I'm not blind, okay?
Like each wolf has a darkness spell surrounding them.
And they can see in magical darkness.
They have night vision goggles.
AK-47s, rocket launchers strapped to their backs.
Ah, here we go.
Yo. Oh boy.
Are we rolling initiative now?
Oh,
Yes, you guys are now.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
let's go.
We
What'd,
pull up the initiative order first.
Oh,
what'd you
whoops.
roll on the second dice? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What did you roll?
Fuck!
It's 3d6, so.
Yo, what the? You
You didn't
Who
have your token
hurt you?
selected.
hurt you. I think
what?
it could have been a lot worse.
Alright, and I'm just going to have them all go at once because there's a lot of them and it would be way too much to, you know, manage them separately. Which it would make this take like an hour.
Okay. Oh, Frankie, you forgot to click on your token. and
Oh,
roll.
sorry.
That's okay. I'll
It's okay.
I actually don't have the mage armor spell
And
anymore.
you roll
That was from the
d2.
thingy.
And Adrian is a non-combatant, so I didn't put him on the map, just so you guys know.
Pushing.
So, Karina, that makes you first in turn order.
Oh, nice. Alright. Fuck, you know, fuck these wolves. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. This is.
That one was not supposed to move.
Damn, that's not as good as I thought. I think I'm just gonna do it anyway, though. I'm gonna go ahead and cast a flaming sphere. So it has a range of 60 feet. And, well, the thing didn't trigger because it's a concentration spell.
You make sure the API is working. Yeah, API is working. You probably just didn't have your token selected when you casted it.
Whatever.
So you can just put the timer on and it will automatically begin concentrating.
Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna cast it right here. Because I think it's any creature that. I'm gonna do this. Says any creature that ends their turn within 5 feet of it has to make the dig save, or any creature that moves through it. I'm going to cast it directly on top of this wolf that's right in front of us. Oh, it has to be an unoccupied space, never mind.
Yeah, 'cause, like, use bonus action to.
Yeah, I can bonus action ram it.
So you, like,
So
you
then-
have to like use your full turn.
Yeah, so so action cast it right. Yeah. So in that case, I'll summon it back here and just ram it into this wolf then.
Okay. That is a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
That is an 8, so that is going to fail its save.
Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. So that's my flaming sphere.
Right, and you roll 13 on the damage. Okay. So you slam the sphere into this wolf's body, and you watch as the
I mean, it's
wolf.
13 on the damage, it's 18.
Well, either way, you slam it into this wolf, and it gets completely engulfed in the flames, and its body turns to ash.
Okay, does that make it on, because it killed the target, does that make the flaming sphere on top of the wolf, or where it is right here?
It doesn't say that it occupies the space if it kills it, so it'll remain where it is.
Okay, cool. And yeah, that's my turn. I'm just gonna stay on the wagon.
Right, Dialga.
Okay. How high up is the wagon compared
Your
to?
Palkia.
Oh, you're ahead. Okay, I'm sorry. Even I forgot.
Now you understand why I fuck up who's who now.
Alright, so for me to get off the cart, that's gonna use like 5 feet of movement, right?
Correct.
Alright, let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
The rock is difficult terrain, so you have to go one more square out to avoid the difficult terrain.
Okay. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 20. It's right there. I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna pull out my greatsword, and I'm going to hold my action. If any of them run up on me and get within hitting distance, I'm gonna use Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Well, Green Flame Blade is a bonus action, yeah?
It's action.
It's an action. It replaces your attack.
No. The spell itself is a bonus action. You bonus action cast it, and it's a concentration spell, and then it triggers when on your next attack, is what I thought. Like, isn't the spell...
No, it's an action.
Is it not?
It's not a concentration spell, it's an action.
Yeah, scroll up. It's in
Yeah,
the...
I see it. I thought it was like one of like similar to like the Wrathful Smite or something from like the Paladin spell list, where it's like it's a bonus action to cast, and then you have to hold concentration on it, and then it just does like some bonus stuff when your next melee attack or
Nope,
something.
it's a single cast.
Got it.
Hey, now Palkia, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh, that's my name.
Oh, that's my name.
Okay. How high is this rock? Is it?
It would, since it's raining, it would be in athletics check to climb up it. But it's probably about 10 feet up because it's a boulder.
You know what? I think I'm okay on the cart. I'm gonna move up on the cart one, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at this wolf over here with my short bow.
Okay. You said this one?
No, the other one.
Yeah, the one closest to us.
Okay.
It's 15.
That is going to hit.
6 piercing.
Alright, so you shoot your arrow, and it sinks into this wolf's side as it takes 6 points of piercing damage. It is now bloodied.
That is my turn. I'm gonna stay on the cart.
I did not enable the new tokens for this game. Give me 1 second.
You did not enable the what?
I didn't enable the new token settings. I'm just gonna refresh really quick so it's there. It's just taking a sweet time reloading. There we go. Music's gonna stop for a second while I restart it. So yeah, it is now bloodied. Were you doing anything else?
No, that's my turn. That's my turn.
We don't see the bloodied stuff, by the way.
You guys might have to refresh too to see the token marker. I'll just do this then.
No, I'll reload. Yeah, I see it now.
No, you can see it.
Yeah, I can see
I thought you had this on this campaign before anyway.
What, the tokens?
Yeah, these little symbols.
No, we haven't played this campaign since I got these tokens. It's been a hot second since we played this campaign. The last time we played this was before Thanksgiving, so... Alright, it is now the Wolf's turn. This one's going to move here, triggering your held action.
Is there going to be any more that move up to me?
There's going to be a lot more that move up to you.
Can I wait until like multiple get up to me so I can actually take advantage of the spell?
When you specified your held action, you said until one got within range.
I don't believe I said one, but okay.
You said until one of them enters your attack range.
I believe I said until they come up to me. But okay, alright, that's fine. That's fine.
Wait, what's the +1 for?
Wait, what?
Oh, you have the bless box checked.
Oh, I don't know why I had that turned on. Okay, let me redo that.
Well, it'd just be 11.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would just be 11.
Yeah, the 11 does not hit.
Okay.
Okay. This one is going to move here. That one's going to move there. This one's going to run away after being damaged. Bloody.
So see.
Do I need to refresh? I didn't refresh. I probably should, shouldn't I?
If you want to see the markers that are on the tokens, then I recommend it.
Yeah, because you keep saying you're moving something, but I don't see anything being moved. But I don't know.
Oh, you don't see any of the tokens moving?
No.
Yeah, you should probably reload.
Yeah, you should definitely reload. That's not even a matter of like the tokens. That's just an issue with like your roll 20. This one is going to move here.
Oh, it ended its turn within 5 feet of the sphere. Deck save.
Has not ended its turn yet.
What do you mean?
Right now I'm just moving them all.
If it moved all its 40 feet, I don't know.
Oh shit.
Alright, so these four are going to attack the horses.
Oh, wow. Ah.
These are draft horses. Alright, so you guys watch as these four wolves come up to one of these horses and just rip into its throat. All 4 of these horses just tear this horse apart. It sort of like collapses to the ground in a series of neighs and screams. So this horse is dead. This one is still alive. And then the 3 horses that ran up to you, Dialga, are going to make attacks against you.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Horses?
Horses.
3 wolves that ran up to you, my bad. That is a 14, a 5, and a 21.
Alright, so for the first 2 they miss, the third one hits, but I'm using my reaction to cast shield. My AC is now 22.
Okay, so all 3 of them miss then. And then that brings us to Artemis.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
So the wolves ended their turn, yeah?
Oh, yeah, this one did. Yeah. So it's a dex save. It succeeds on the save. Is it half damage on a success?
Yes. It beat a 15.
Yes, it rolled a 16. Like I said, it succeeded.
So that's 17 half damage. Would be like 8 or 9. I don't know. Whatever way you do for half. Do you round up or down?
I always round up.
That'd be 9 damage.
Right, this wolf is now bloodied.
I don't see the token thing on that one, but unless you didn't add it yet. Yeah, okay, cool.
Right, so Artemis, it's your turn.
Okay, I had a question. First, I would like the bonus action rage, and 2, can I use Great Weapon Master? Is that an action? Like,
It's just
It's
when
just
you
something
attack.
that you choose to do before you attack. So you can
Okay.
say that you're doing Great Weapon Master, then take the -10 penalty to attack, or the -5 penalty to attack, and then it will just deal an extra 10 damage if you choose to use it.
Okay, so do I click all 3 boxes, like the -5 Great Weapon Master, the rage damage, and the Great Weapon Master?
Yes. You would check
Okay.
those boxes.
Okay, cool. So I did that. I would like to use my well, I have to hop out of the cart. So, is the one on the left side of the horse alive? Did he end his turn?
It's bloodied. Yeah.
Okay, it's bloodied.
It took 9 points of fire damage already.
Okay, so it takes 5 to get out of the cart, 5 feet of movement, and then if I was like right here, that would be 10, right? Or what? Could I go diagonally?
You could go diagonally here, which would be 10 feet. So this
Okay.
would, like, move there would be 10 feet of movement right here.
Would she
Okay.
be
5 to get out of
affected
the
by the
cart, and
fire?
then 5 of movement. So it's essentially double the amount of movement that you need.
What if I jump out of the cart, like leap out of the cart onto the
Yeah, it's still 10 feet.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Okay, so I would like to use Great Weapon Master as well as bonus action rage. I would like to attack this one.
So
And
we're moving.
yeah, so I'm gonna move here, and then attack it. So with my great axe. So do I just click great axe?
Yep.
Are you attacking recklessly?
Oh yes. Sorry. Let me. Never.
Yeah,
It hits anyway, so.
so recklessly, you just have to say it before you attack. So
Yeah. Sorry. So. Oh yeah.
nice.
Yeah, you freaking bring your axe down on this wolf's neck and you cut through it like butter.
Okay. Okay, so I have to move over it to. That's another 5 feet of movement right now. You use 10, right? So if I got
You've used
2.
it so far, yeah.
If I go right here, that's 20. Like right here.
Yeah, that's 20 feet.
Yep.
And that would be 25. If you wanted to get to there.
Wait, okay, so that's 20 and that's 25. Okay, so that's. And then I want to attack this one. I want to attack recklessly.
That does not hit.
Those are some low rolls.
Yeah, like for real. Well, okay, I guess I end my turn.
You attempt to bring your axe down on this one, and it just sort of you sort of bring your head down and strike the dirt instead. The head of your axe down. Okay, Karina.
Just want to say you did that turn really awesome, babe.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my flaming sphere 30 feet. Oops. Okay. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then actually no, I can do it over stuff. I can because it says in the description that I can.
You can use 10 feet of its movement to go over objects. Is what it says, I believe.
You can direct it over barriers up to 5 feet tall, and it can jump across pits up to 10 feet wide. How tall are the horses?
The horses are about as tall as a normal horse, so 5 feet.
Okay, so I can't go over 5 feet. So it's gonna go directly over the horses then. So it's gonna go 5.
Well, look. How tall is a horse on average? 4.7 to 6 feet tall. So yeah, I would say that you would be able to move it over the horse.
Okay, so it's just gonna go 5, 10, 15. Then the horse on the right is dead, right?
This horse is dead. The one on the right, yes, is dead.
Okay. So then it's gonna move right. It's gonna move right here, and it's gonna slam into this wolf.
Okay. That is a 17, so it succeeds.
So half damage, which would be 8.
15 half to 8. So you slam it into this wolf, singeing its fur, and bloodying it.
And then I'm gonna move up, and I'll use my action to attempt to cast Eldritch Blast on. I'll send one bolt towards this one and one bolt towards this. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna do them one at a time. So I'll shoot the first bolt towards this one, the one that's bloodied. What that? So does a 10 hit?
That misses.
So I'll shoot again at the one that's bloodied then. Nope, that misses too.
That hits.
Nope.
Oh no, you have disadvantage on ranged attacks, that's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that also misses.
Okay, that's my turn then.
Right, Dioga.
Alright, aiming at the one that's directly in front of me, I'm gonna strike it using Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
Oh. That misses. That misses. Well. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna action surge. Oh, that hurt. To use action surge this early, and then I'm gonna try Green Flame Blade again.
Okay, you get action surge back on a short rest. You're fine.
Oh my god! I end my turn.
Meant to happen.
Alright, Volk, yeah.
Only in Curse of Strahd. Only in Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, we're not TPKing the wolves.
Not yet. Okay. No, I'm not gonna get off the cart. I'll just take another short bow shot, and I'll aim for the one that's already bloodied.
Do you have sharpshooter?
No.
Okay, so we'll have half cover because of the wolf that's in front of it.
That's okay.
So
Hey,
you,
get down.
you do get sneak attack though, because
So that's going to miss, but it will hit the wolf in front of it because the wolf in front of it was acting as cover.
Okay.
yeah, sneak attack applies because John's within 5 feet.
Is it sneak attack that I don't see it coming either?
Yes.
So you attempt to shoot the wolf behind it, and as you loose your arrow, it doesn't quite hit where you wanted it to. Instead, it strikes the wolf in front of it in the throat, and that wolf falls over dead instead.
Oh, that could have went worse. And that is going to be my turn.
Alright, wolf's turns. They are not stupid enough to stay within range of fire. I misplayed the last one. So that's going to be 20, 25. So it's just going to be there. That one's going to move there. So you are going to have. This one's also going to move.
Opportunity attack. For Falkia.
Wait.
Wait,
Why?
how?
Yeah. What do you mean? It never left his range.
No, because it went here and Falkia's right here.
Oh, that's a.
Oh,
that's
that's what you
absurd.
mean. Okay, I fucking like kept.
Because it did that.
Yeah, so that would be an opportunity attack for you, actually.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, most certainly going to take that. 23 to hit.
It has to be a melee attack. I think.
Oh, but then is it in my reach if it's a melee attack?
I think attacks of opportunity have to be melees. Let me check and make sure.
Yeah, but I'm up on top of the cart, like.
The car's not
Me.
that high off the ground though. It's only like a couple feet off the ground, like 3 feet or something.
Either way.
Would he be able? Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you have to use a melee attack against the attacking creature.
Alright, is it 10
You
hit?
could reach down. 10 does not hit.
Okay, well. there
Well,
goes.
no, but you could go off the other attack if you want to be real nice.
I ain't worried about it.
We actually using the previous attack would make more sense.
So it'd be 16. Well, it would actually be 23 because it's the same on both, plus 7 on both. So,
Yeah, so the short sword would have hit then.
So,
however, I don't know if sneak attack would apply because it's a
It does
four.
not.
No.
Yeah.
Either way, as it's like running by you, trying to get by this fire, you reach down with your short sword over the edge of the wagon and sort of just jab downwards at it, piercing through its back and killing it. Alright, so Artemis, you are having one attack against you. That is an 8, so that is going to miss. And then Dialga, you're going to have 3 attacks against you. That is a 22, a 22, and a 14.
14 misses, 22 hits.
Alright, so from the first attack, you are going to be taking 6 piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw. I mean, it will be a disadvantage because of your burns.
No, the burns is only on checks.
Is it only on checks? I thought it was checks on saving throws.
No, you told me it was only checks.
Okay. Oh, okay. that's fine. Anyways, make your strength saving throw. Okay, so you managed not to be knocked prone from the first one, and then I'm going to make another strength saving throw as you're taking 9 piercing damage from the second one.
Nice.
Alright, and you're able to maintain standing up against this one as well. And then that's gonna end the wolf's turn, so Artemis, we're back to you. This wolf is still running.
I still don't remember exactly like how like the time works. So am I still raging? Am I still able to rage?
Yeah, you're still
Yes,
there.
because you dealt
Okay.
damage on the previous turn, so.
Okay, cool. I just want to do everything I did before. So like attack recklessly with rage with Great Weapon Master to the one wolf that the wolf right there.
Okay.
Okay, give me a second. Where is it? Okay.
12.
That is going to miss.
Okay, of course.
So
can
once
I-
again, you strike the dirt, just sort of attempting to bring it down.
Jeez Louise. I'm gonna just. Okay, I shouldn't have even done that. Sorry, I just realized what I should have done. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna move here. This is 20 feet of movement.
Okay, that
Wait.
will provoke an opportunity attack from the wolf.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I can't disengage. That's what I was just about to remember. So what do I do with that?
It just gets an
do I-
attack against you.
Okay, so then can I make another strike at one of these?
Well, let's see how the opportunity attack goes.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is only a 10, so it's going to miss its opportunity attack, and then you could attack one of these, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Is this one bloodied or anything, or are they just like? Are they
All
hit
of
or
these
anything?
ones are in good health.
Okay,
You do have
so
the flanking bonus.
sorry, what?
So, but you do have the flanking bonus.
Well, she's already, I think, attacking reckless. I think when
Oh,
you,
that's
I don't,
right.
I don't think you can undeclare it on the second. Well, it wouldn't even matter if she declared it on the first one.
But wait, what flanking rule are we using in Curse of Strahd?
The +2.
So yeah, that does stack.
Okay.
Or wait, was I using the +2 in Curse of Strahd, or was I using advantage?
No idea. I thought we were
I
doing
used
advantage.
+2 in all my other campaigns, so
We were
I'm
doing
just
it.
don't remember what we were doing here.
Okay, so I want to attack this one.
Go ahead, baby. Ooh.
That is going to hit.
Ooh.
And you said this one, correct?
Yes, the one in front of me, or sort of, yeah, this one.
Yeah, so you bring your axe down once again. This time, you sort of sink the axe into the back of this wolf. And its body crumples under the weight of your axe.
I kind of want to like let out a resounding, like a wolf howl, and then continue, and then that's my turn.
Well, to remind you, because you killed your target, you can make a bonus action attack as well.
I can.
Yeah, that's a thing that's from Great Weapon Master. With Great Weapon Master, if you kill something or you roll a nat 20, as a bonus action, you can make another attack.
Well, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Can I still do it, or did I already end my turn? I can't remember if I ended my turn.
No, you're good. You
Okay.
still have to do it if you want to.
Okay, cool. I want to go for this one. So. Ugh.
25 minus 5.
Oh, okay. So.
Yeah, you have
I
advantage.
never.
Yeah, because
'Cause-
you're recklessly attacking.
yeah.
That does hit.
Oh.
The way reckless attack works is you recklessly attack before you recklessly strike, or you declare reckless before any of your attacks, and that makes all of your attacks on that turn at advantage.
Okay.
Once again, you bring your axe down. This time, you strike this wolf in the skull, and its body crumbles.
This must be what it's like to watch Gundor fight.
Gundor does pretty well.
Right, is that gonna be your turn?
Yep.
Right, Karina.
Alright, I'm gonna just ram my flaming sphere right at this one.
Okay.
That's a bonus action.
And they say natural 20 on the deck save.
So it
So it's
takes
taking
8.
Once again, you singe this wolf's fur, and it is bloodied.
And I'm gonna try.
Just these burns covering its body.
And I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast the one that's over here before
Okay.
before it tries to run away. 13.
13 hits.
Cool.
Nice. So you sort of blast this into this wolf, and you watch as it lurches, sort of almost onto its side, and it is extremely bloodied.
I'll hit it again, I guess.
That's going to hit. And once again, another like projectile of force just slams into its side, and this time it like gets sent flying a little bit before it dies.
Alright, and that's my turn. And then, oh,
Great, yeah.
sorry, and as I end my turn, I yell out to the others, "Don't stand near the fire!"
Okay. Alright, I'm going to attempt, and I mean attempt, to hit this one with Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do to give myself advantage on that. Yay, 14!
A 14 hits.
Yay! Let me turn on that modifier. Oh, it's already on. Okay. Wait, no, it's
Yep.
not on.
Yeah, it is. So the
The second one's 1d8, and the top one's 2.
Oh, okay, okay, I see it now. I
so,
see it now.
So this wolf would take 11, and then this wolf would take 3.
Yep.
Yeah, so you slam your flaming sword as you sort of like light it on fire. You strike this wolf, and then you watch as the fire leaps from this wolf's body onto the next wolf, and it kills both of them.
And then,
And we're out of
I'm just
combat now,
gonna-
yeah?
Yes, now you guys are out of combat.
Okay,
And
I
this
will-
wolf at this point is fled.
I would say I will drop the flaming sphere as to not burn my allies. Now, is this horse dead, or is it just like injured?
It is dead.
Oh,
The one on the left is alive. The one on the right is dead. Like these wolves just tore into it and killed it.
why did the wolves even care about horses?
Because they attack for food. That's what wolves do.
Wolves are dumb.
Poor Jimmy.
Is everything dead?
Yeah, everything's dead, but now we're down a horse, and you know.
Shit. Well,
Atron just sort of like looks at all of you and he's like, "You guys are very capable in combat. I can see why you were able to take care of the druids now."
do you think your father and mother could spare another horse? We go back.
Well, I don't know how far did we make it before these wolves attacked?
Very true.
You guys made about halfway to Valaki.
Of course we did.
Of course.
Can one horse pull this wagon by itself?
It should be able to, though it will go a bit slower, and we'll have to walk on foot.
Aw, crap. I need to rest.
Well, we should probably because we have to venture back with the wagon. I doubt we could we barter for another horse?
Well, once we get back to the winery, I'm sure that we could spare another horse. I don't see why not. I'll just have to let my father know what happened to this one.
Yeah, we might as well, since we're not that far anyway, I guess. We might as well head back and grab another horse.
Yeah. Alright. Well, let's get out of the cart. And we'll turn the cart around and head back to the winery.
Yeah, I guess so.
Should we unhinge the dead horse?
Yeah, we're not.
We're just dragging it along.
I assume you guys unhinged the dead horse.
They won't believe us otherwise, trust me.
So you guys unhinge the dead horse and begin your trek back to the winery. You guys were able to get back there without an issue. And Davian just sort of looks all of you. What happened to the other horse?
I just look at Adrian.
Wolves sort of attacked us and killed it. We were hoping we could spare another one. Well, as long as this one doesn't die, I suppose that's alright. He sort of goes and he grabs another horse and leads it out. These are the last two that we have.
We'll
I don't
keep
think
it-
there'll be any more wolves in the area for now.
I'll keep an eye out. Well, no, I won't.
Literally keep an eye out.
No, I don't. I that's not. I'm shit at that, so I actually shouldn't. Someone else should keep an eye out.
Someone else should keep it. I don't think any of us have good wisdom.
Will anyone have proficiency in perception? I don't have proficiency, plus I have disadvantage, so that's all I'm saying.
Really need to rest. Just saying.
Well, now that we have two horses, we can short rest in the wagon again. But
Okay, thank God.
Alright, and then you guys are headed back to Vallaki.
again,
Yep.
yes. And I'm gonna exclamation short rest.
Oh, I've hit dice. I forgot about that. How do
You're
I...
down 4 hit points. Consider using hit dice. No thanks.
Hold on.
I didn't get my
Where
spell slots
is
back
it?
though. That's dumb.
Oh.
Alright, as you guys are heading back to Vallaki, you guys get a bit closer to town this time, and you guys notice what looks to be like some sort of foot trail leading into the woods.
Nope, not our business. Keep going.
Nope.
Human foot trails?
It looks to be like foot trails that were made by humans, yeah.
Like boot or foot?
Well, it's like a trail, like a hiking trail, like how a hiking trail would look.
Oh yeah, no, we're good.
Alright, you guys, oh fuck, I accidentally closed the game. You guys make it back to Vallaki, and you guys are at the gates. The guards sort of, well actually, you guys said that
Yeah,
that you
we
guys were
wanted-
going to be stopping a few feet away from Vallaki.
Well, yeah, we wanted to
Or a
stop.
few miles, I'm not sure what you guys were
Well, we wanted to leave the wagon out of sight of the front gates. However far away that is.
and me and Artemis will guard the cart.
Yeah.
So, on the... Is there like a curve or anything before the main gates?
I'm gonna pull you guys back to the map here in a second. It's just reloading.
Okay, yeah, we could like leave... We could leave the horses at like the bridge, so that way they could, you know, drink water, I guess. And then we could walk the rest of the
Yeah.
way to the gate.
We leave it like on a bank right here.
Yeah, we leave the horses like right here, and then me and or Dialga and I will walk up to the gates.
The guards that are at the gates look down from their seemingly boring day. You, why are you back here?
We've come to trade.
What is it that you would have to trade?
What else would you want? Wine.
Their faces sort of light up at that, and then they sort of regain their composure. How much wine?
We have a barrel as well as some bottles of some fine wine.
Well, none of us really have a taste for fine wine except for, well, I suppose the nobles, but that's beside the point. This is a fairly large town. How many barrels?
Is John even here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm trying to scroll
said
back
no.
up to where I wrote down how much stuff we had.
Yeah, we have 6 total, but I'm not going to tell him that. I'm just going to say we have 2 barrels of. I think the winery called it Purple Grape Smash number 3.
So the medium wine, that's fine. And how many barrels did you say?
2.
That's a bit short of what we would need here. Again, we have a fairly sizable town.
And I completely understand that, but I don't believe that everyone in this town shares resources equally. I understand, and I kind of lean my elbow onto the. We don't have the barrel near us. I just kind of lean over towards something. I'm like, you. It's from what it seems like, you haven't had this wine in a while, and from what we've heard, you can't get your hands on this. We do.
I'm gonna say it's not like you're giving it away for free anyway. You're gonna make people pay for it, and we're giving it to you for free.
Well, how's this? If you can offer one more barrel, we'll talk Lady Walker into allowing you back into the town.
Take it. Caw-caw!
Three isn't really something that we can really discuss at the moment. How about 2 barrels, and we'll even put in 4 of the Red Dragon Crush. I understand that it's something that you said you weren't extremely interested in, but with us giving this to you, I mean, you're going to be able to list the prices however you would like. The nobles are going to be paying for it. Like, this is an opportunity here.
Well, you see, it's not really ours. It would be going to the town, it'd be going to the tavern. They were supposed to receive a shipment near 4 weeks ago, and they never received it. They were supposed to receive 6 barrels of wine, but they didn't, get the shipment due to, I suppose, some issues at the winery. We don't know what those issues were, but we were told that our shipment was delayed.
Well, we'll
We
go.
would need a minimum of 3 barrels to maintain what this town needs.
Well, we'll go back to the place we found the 2 barrels of wine and see if we can maybe find a 3rd.
If you can find a 3rd, then we would be more than willing to convince Lady Walker to allow you back into the town. Wine is the lifeblood of Falaki and all of Barovia. Without it, our people are depressed and sullen.
Alright, and I'm gonna start heading back towards the wagon now.
Valkyria, you got any twos?
Go fish. Got any kings?
Go fish.
All right, we're back.
I hate this game anyway. How'd it go?
They won't take anything less than 3 barrels.
Yeah. They don't even want the Red Dragon Crush.
Okay.
But we can give them the 3 barrels, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, we can probably wager our way into Kresk with maybe with the other 3, and then the 12 bottles of the Red Dragon Crush might get us something at the Vistani camp.
Yeah.
It is pretty high-end wine after all.
If I remember correctly, the Vistani camp's not too far from here, is it?
No, it's pretty much right
No.
outside the walls.
Okay, so after we deal with this, we can.
This is
stop
not the
by there.
Vistani camp, by the way. This is something else.
Where's it? Where's
The
the camp?
Vistani camp's like right over here in the woods.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I was asking.
Sorry.
We can go to the Vistani camp and see. You know, I really think we need to reserve that at least the other 3 wine barrels until we can make our way to Kresk, because they might be just as stubborn as Vallaki, wanting a minimum of 3 barrels.
Yeah.
So we should just let's bring the bottles that we have, the 12 wine bottles, to the Vistani and see if they're interested. If not, whatever.
Yeah, no big loss. Okay. We have to keep the guards from searching the back of the cart, though. We don't want them to know that we have twice as much.
Artemis,
Fuck
do you think
you,
you could pick up 2 barrels by yourself?
I can most definitely try.
Oh,
A barrel
yeah.
of wine's like 50 pounds, right? Or how heavy is it?
These are barrels, not kegs.
Ah,
So,
So-
what you're saying is an
What is
ability
Artemis'
check.
strength score?
Ability check.
sorry, what?
What is Artemis' strength score?
Let us see. Strength is 18.
So 18 times 15, what is that? Let's find out.
A barrel
High
of
number.
wine is usually 110 pounds.
So you can carry
Oh, wait.
270 pounds. How
No.
many pounds are you carrying currently?
I lied. That's the barrel itself. This is real life though. A barrel on its own that's empty is 110 pounds. A barrel of wine when full is 600 pounds.
Oh, so no, you can't.
Behind D&D. Let's look up the 5e ruling. Because a barrel weighs 30 pounds empty and holds 10 cubic feet of liquid. A barrel holds 30 gallons. A gallon is
No.
close to 8
Barrel
pounds.
holds 40 gallons. And
Okay, 40
One
gallons. 40 times 8.
gallon. Well, let's do 1 gallon in
That's
Water
240
weight.
pounds.
8.3 pounds. So 8.3 times 40 is what?
Like 320, so each barrel's like 320 pounds.
1 pound of wine weighs 8.4 pounds.
Okay, so 8.4.
1 pound of wine weighs.
1 gallon.
1 gallon of
Oh.
wine weighs 8.4
So
pounds.
8.4 times by 40 is 336, and then the barrel itself weighs 70. So 406 pounds is how much. these-
Okay, so what we're saying is we're taking the card either way.
Yeah, you can sit down and take the cart.
Yeah, we have
We're
6
just
of
all
those. We have,
sitting in the back of our little calculators.
we have 1,000 pounds of wine in that wagon right now. Or no, more than that, because we have 6 barrels.
Dude, that horse wanted to kill itself on the way back. I'm sure.
Yeah, we have a lot.
What
Yeah,
happened to
we
the
should.
whisker?
We can take the wagon into the woods. That way, it's away from Valaki, and then also away from the Vistani camp. And we can just take the. I'm sure usually like when you have a lot of bottles, you have like crates with like 6 bottles in each crate or something. So that we should just be able to carry those 2 crates of the wine bottles to the Vistani camp.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll hide the wagon in the forest and tell Adrian to keep quiet and keep the horses, keep watch on the horses.
At nay, you know.
By himself.
But you're going to do what?
We're gonna hide the wagon in the forest and tell Adrian to keep watch on the horses.
Okay.
Well, I don't think we really need to like force him into the forest. I think just having him on the main road outside of view of the gate would be good enough.
Off the main
We
road, like is what that was one saying. Like,
I mean, like if we put him off the road, that's going to put him in the forest, and the forest is where he's going to get attacked. The main road is where it's probably going to be safest.
we got attacked on the main road. What do you mean?
He points to the dead horse.
Okay, all right. Go
Uh,
ahead.
This is.
Maybe someone can stay with the wagon just to make sure.
I'll stay with the wagon.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Okay.
unless you need me. Can I stay?
I mean, I was saying we just all go and we just have Artemis just take out the barrels.
You mean
Well, I mean, how is is it like tarped over? Can they see on the inside?
Oh
of the
yeah, they
boat?
can see. It's not tarped over.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, never mind.
So
Thought it was
So
tarped.
Artemis, we'll get off the main road, so that way the people walking by don't just see barrels of something. So out of sight of the main road, you stay with the wagon. The rest of us will take the 2 crates of we'll take whatever the wine bottles and head to the Vistani camp.
Okay.
Everyone okay with that plan?
Sounds good.
I must stay back with Artemis because I don't feel safe leaving her alone with 6 barrels of wine in the middle of the forest.
All right, guess it's you and me, Dialga.
Well, let's go.
So
And I'm gonna find a tree to hide in while we wait.
yeah, we'll grab the crates that have the bottles of the Red Dragon Crush and head towards Vistani camp. He's hiding in a tree.
Got it.
Secret agent man.
Secret tunnel.
Secret no. I start humming that while Palkia is in the tree.
I'm just going to move you to this map.
Okay.
All right. All right. and as you guys are approaching along the road, now that it's actually daylight outside, and you guys aren't having to, just try to see things in the dark. Standing outside one of the huts, at the foot of the hills, you guys see a grim gray-cloaked figure standing in front of one of the doors.
I'll just give him a nod as we walk past. Assuming that he recognizes me.
As he turns to look at you, this isn't one that you've seen before. This isn't a Vistani. He looks like like an elf that you've never seen before. He has a darker skin color, but he doesn't quite look. Well, actually, no. You're from this. You're from Barovia, so you would know this to be a dusk elf.
What's a dusk elf?
Dusk elves were a race that once was very active in Barovia. But there is a legend that a few hundred years ago, they wronged Strahd, so Strahd came through and killed all of the women and the female children of the Dusk Elf, cutting off their way to reproduce. So essentially, Strahd made it so this race had no way to reproduce themselves, and they're essentially just living, waiting to die.
Well, they can reproduce with other races, can't they?
Humans are the only ones that are capable of reproducing with other races.
So a male elf can't mate with a female human? I guess I'll walk up to him, like 10 feet away from him, I guess.
He just sort of looks towards you, and he nods his head. What brings you here?
Delivery of wine that we found. What about you? I haven't seen you here.
Well, we've always been around. The last time you visited, it was probably too dark for you to see us. But we've always been here.
You work for the Vistani?
We don't work for the Vistani, it's more they offer us protection.
You're on the outside of the town. What kind of protection is that?
Well, we can never be allowed into Vallaki, but the Vistani offer us their protection. What Strahd did to us all those years ago, the Vistani bear some burden of it, I suppose.
Well, whatever. So you just live here with the Vistani?
That's all that we can do, just waiting until we die.
Good luck with that. And I'm gonna continue walking unless Dialga has something to say.
Yeah, before we walk away, I just kind of I turn around to walk away, and I turn around and I'm like, wait. Question, do you hate what's happened to you?
We do, and we hate Strahd with our entire being. And yet these Vistani, they try to make up for their crimes by offering us their protection, but there's not much else we can do. Our leader, Casimir, has been having strange dreams lately, but there's not much that we can act on.
Well, what if, I don't know, we are brought here by Strahd. You have an issue with him. We kind of have an issue with him. Maybe we could do something about that together. How many are in your numbers?
There's not very many of us left, at least not in this encampment. in terms of those of us that can fight, there's probably only about 9 of us.
Hey, that's a
If
great.
you're interested in inquiring about this further, I can lead you to Casimir and you can discuss it with him.
Is he here?
He is here.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's. And I look towards Karina, as I'm still holding the bottles. Maybe we deal with this business first, and then we come back and talk to our new friend here.
Yeah.
That way,
that's-
we can get the rest of the party involved. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll be right back. We just have to deliver this wine to the Vistani.
Well, we'll be waiting.
And we walk away.
Yeah, we'll walk
I
towards
think-
the center of camp.
I think we could maybe make some nice allies.
Yeah, I didn't. Wasn't really thinking straight. I guess they would be useful in the fight against Strahd.
I wonder if Strahd's ever encountered that before. His playthings building an army against him.
Well, most people in. I guess I wasn't really expecting that because just anyone I've ever met aside from myself that's lived and grown up in Barovia are too afraid to go against Strahd in any way, shape, or form just because they're so afraid. So he assumes that that the only ones willing to fight him are the people he brings in, and everyone else is really too afraid to stand up to him.
Well, if those elves have been living here for a while, they must be very brave.
Yeah, even if we get a couple people, that'll help us when we eventually take on Strahd.
Okay, well, let's quickly deal with this so we can maybe look into that.
Yep.
And we want to walk up to the main hut like, hey, we're back, remember us.
Right, as you guys go up there, you guys are greeted by Aragol once again. Oh, you're back! Did you bring the wine?
Well,
And,
we brought some wine, but this is what they had. When
and I
we
just start. Oh, go ahead.
as I put down my crate, I'm just gonna say, when we got there, the winery had been taken over by some druids, and it seems like they destroyed a lot of the wine that was there.
I'm sure they did.
But we
But we
So,
managed to get
how
to
much
it.
wine were you able to acquire, I guess?
we've got these 12 bottles. The wine owner told us that he called them Red Dragon Crush. He said it was a very fine wine, one of his best batches.
As I sort of light up at that. Red Dragon Crush, oh. Well, how much of it were you able to recover?
We have
Well,
12
It's the best wine in Barovia.
we have 12 bottles that we were able to recover.
And were you able to recover any more wine?
Well, we took a look around, but this looked like it was the only thing remaining, unless the wine owner had any hidden places that he didn't tell us about.
Make a deception check for me.
Yeah. Deception. There it is.
wouldn't it be nice
Average.
if we were
Fuck! Why did he have to roll so high? What the hell? He doesn't even have a bonus to wisdom!
I feel like there's more that you found.
Alright, fine. We did find more, but we're using it to get back into the cities that we got kicked out of because we still have business there, okay? This is all that we can spare.
Well, 12 bottles will be enough to hold us off for a few weeks, well, no, probably only a few days, knowing us.
We thought to bring you something. We did because we didn't want to leave you empty-handed, but we do have our own agendas as well. We can't just give you all the wine that we found.
Well, I am the one that told you about the winery.
That's why we wanted to give you something. We didn't want to just leave you high and dry.
Well, I'll tell you what. I will give you this box with 12 potions in return for the wine.
All of it, or just these 12 bottles, right?
Those 12 bottles. For those 12 bottles, I will give you this box containing 12 potions.
That works for me.
Yeah,
And
that's
these
fine.
potions are magical. They'll protect you from the mist surrounding this land.
Are they labeled? Caca!
Yeah. Can I go take a look at these potions, see if they look familiar at all?
Sure. He opens the box and he reveals 12 potions that have stoppered gourds. They're of about 1 ounce of liquid. And yeah, it's like a pinkish liquid that's inside these 1 ounce vials.
Can I
Like
take
easement
one
poison.
out? Like, can I like shake it and inspect it?
So what are you trying to find out? What are you trying to divulge?
I want to see if they if they are like in fact magical, or if they're just, or if he's trying to deceive us.
Okay, for that I'll have you roll an insight check. Um, it appears that these potions, may have lost some of their potency. They don't appear to... They don't appear the same way that most potions do. Looking at most potions, you would like typically see some like glowing coming from them or something emanating. But this just looks like liquid in vials.
Okay, I'm gonna put it back in the case that he opened, and just look at him. Do you take me for a fool? I can tell that these obviously used to be magical, but they've lost their potency by now.
Hey, I told you about the winery, and I am offering you 12 potions for 12 bottles of wine.
12? You mean 12 bottles of liquid? Those potions aren't gonna do us any good.
Well, you can't be sure until you drink one and wander into the mist, can you?
Well, we don't plan on walking into the mist. We plan on killing Strahd.
Alright, fine. How about 100 gold pieces then?
Deal.
He brings out a pouch and counts 100 gold pieces into it in front of you, and then drops it in your hand. The wine?
Yep. I'll go back and pick up my crate and set it in front of him, and then just motion for Dialga to come do the same.
He PRP'd.
Oh.
$100 a bottle?
No, it's 100 gold total.
Dialga's here. He's here.
The Yaga done fucked up.
I can't hear you, Palkia, but I hear you bitching.
You done fucked up.
What's up?
The potions, just since you missed some stuff. I inspected the potions. They were potions that had lost their potency, and I called him on it. And so then he changed his deal to 100 gold for the 12 bottles.
Okay.
So, and I assumed we were taking that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I put my crate in front of him, and then I motioned for you to do the same.
I dropped my crate off in front of him.
And then he already handed me the pouch with 100 gold, and I watched him count all 100 pieces. So I know we're good there. And then before we walk away, however, I would like to take one of the gold pieces out of the bag, just to ensure it is in fact an actual gold piece.
Okay.
Chocolate.
So, what are you checking for in like the fallacy? Are you checking to see if like a spell was cast on the gold to make it seem fake? Are you checking to see if it's like something that was painted to be gold?
Yeah, I want to see if it's like, if I can I'm gonna try bending it to see if it was something that was just painted to look like a gold coin, or might try to rub on it, see if like paint comes off or something like that. I just want to do like the normal
Can I make
checks.
an investigation check?
Want to do like the normal checks to see if it's a real or fake gold coin.
It appears to be a real good coin.
Okay, just wanted to make sure he wasn't trying to double cross us. All right.
When we get outside of the tent, and we're like about 5 feet away, I'm going to use my free use of detect magic to see if there's anything magical on the bag.
Like on the bag of gold coins, there doesn't appear to be anything magical about the bag.
Okay.
All right. So then, I'll give, we'll split this 4 ways. So I'll give Dialga 25 coins. I'll pocket 25 gold coins for myself, and I'll keep the other bag of 50 set aside in my inventory for the other 2 back at the wagon. So that puts me up to 209 gold. Or no, 214. Yeah. Dope. Alright, and then we'll go back and talk to the guy that we saw before.
Okay, so you guys go back to where the Dusk Elf is, and he nods as you guys approach.
Now, about your leader.
No, I assumed that you wanted to retrieve the rest of your party, but if you wanted to see Casimir now, I can lead you to him.
Yeah, Karina, this might be something we might. Well,
Would the others not already agree to an alliance? I assume they would.
they probably would. I just felt like they would want to be here, but at the same time, I think we still need them to watch the cart.
We don't want to leave it alone.
That's fine, caca.
Okay, we'll go in. We'll go in. I love this bird. It's really awesome.
Caca.
Alright, so you guys were allowing him to lead you to Casimir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys have moving your tokens, so I'm just gonna move them for you guys.
Sorry. I didn't know if we needed to move our tokens or not.
Alright, so he leads you over here where there are 3 guards standing outside one of the houses. He nods to them and he says, "They're here to see Casimir. They had a proposition." And then the 2 guards sort of like stand off to the side to let you guys enter the building. He says, "Good luck." And then, as you guys enter the hut, you guys see another Dusk Elf. This one seems to be tall and slender. Let's see if I can actually see his token.
Okay.
He looks behind him and sees you guys enter. "Welcome to my abode. I assume the guards let you in for some reason."
Oh, well, yes, we were speaking to one of your allies outside, and he told us a little bit about, well, what has happened to your people. Oh, go ahead, Karina.
I've heard the stories of what happened to the Dusk Elves. However, I don't know how much of it is true. But we learned from your associate that you all must hate Strahd as much as we do. We are part of the group of adventurers that, well, I'm from here, and Strahd has taken something very dear to me, but Dialga and the rest of our group were trapped here with, trapped here by Strahd as his most recent playthings.
Strahd has stolen something very dear to me as well. My sister, quite a number of years ago. She was one of Strahd's things that he was eyeing. He stole her from me and brought her to his mansion. She did something to betray him, and that made Strahd befall our entire race. He slaughtered all the women that we had. Now we're nothing but men and boys waiting for our race to die.
Is your sister still alive?
Strahd killed her. She now rests in the catacombs of Castle Ravenloft, with the rest of his undead brides.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, but we come as the old saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Recently, my sister has been sending me visions, dreams. She's been sending me visions of a temple that lies into the mountainside. Inside, I see statues of amber giants.
Vampire giants?
Amber giants.
Oh, I heard vampire giants. I'm like, what? Okay, go ahead, sorry.
She shows me something that could bring her back to life. A scroll of some sorts. I also see other things. Something of power, something that would help fight Strahd. I'm not sure what it is, but I see it.
Where was this temple again?
It's hidden in the mountains. It looks very, very cold there. I've been looking for adventurers like yourselves that may be willing to help me go to that temple.
I tap Karina. I'm like, I know this was before you joined up with us, but with what he is saying, and I pull out. Was like, did we get the cards? Did we take the cards with us?
No, she just told you guys your fortune, and then you guys wrote them down.
Okay, and I tell Karina about the fortunes and how one of them was about amber giants.
And do I know anything about what's her bucket, the one that gives adventurers fortunes?
I don't believe you would, no.
Okay, just curious. And who gave you this fortune?
Oh,
John
I'm sorry.
frantically checked his notes.
I'm sorry, I'm chewing on food. I did not know you were talking to me.
Yeah, talking to you.
Do you remember?
Caw.
It was Madame Eva. Your characters would remember this. It was Madame Eva.
Madam Eva.
Does the name ring any bells?
To you, no.
Okay.
At least I don't believe so. You'd have to check your notes, Flaparobians and Philokians, no, but I'm pretty sure no.
Yeah, as I don't remember Madame Eva being in the lore that you gave me. Yeah, no. Because that's just the blocking specific lore. Alright. Well, I haven't heard of that, so I don't know. I don't know who she is, if she's legit or not, but seems like, if we were to follow this reading that she gave, we'd probably be ending up there anyway. And I'll look back to what's his name? This guy?
Casimir.
Casimir. I'll look back towards Casimir. I mean, seems like we'll be in search of those amber giants ourselves. We do have some other business to take care of first, as far as getting into the towns. But once we do so, we can come back to have you come with us, and we can go searching together. And in return for helping you find this artifact that would revive your sister, I imagine you would be willing to help us against Strahd?
Of course, I would need to get to her body in the catacombs anyway.
Well then, hey, seems like we have an alliance.
I've waited a few years, decades at this point. I suppose a few more weeks, or a few more 10 days, or months wouldn't be that big of a deal.
Well, it's settled then. We'll come back for you when we're ready to venture into the mountains. Until then, I suggest you prepare yourself for the cold, I guess.
I'll be fine with the cold. I do, however, suggest that you all find warmer clothing.
Have any suggestions on how we can do that?
I mean, you could always buy some. I'm sure that there are fur trappers around that sell wolf pelts. And you just have to find yourself a seamstress.
Well, we're about to get back into Vallaki, so I'm sure we can find something there.
I'm sure Vallaki would have those. As far as I know, they have two very capable hunters.
We're familiar with them.
Well, I'm glad we were able to come to some type of agreement, and I stick my hand out, just like how my father taught me when you make business agreements, and I extend my arm out to shake his.
He reaches his hand out and shakes her hand. I suppose it will be a deal then.
Well, we'll be back, friend.
And I'm just gonna do like a slight bow as I leave. Pleasure meeting you.
And as we're like walking back towards the park, I just want to pat Karina on the back and be like, "Yeah, feels like we're actually getting somewhere now."
With our combined efforts, we just might defeat Strahd after all. However, I won't deny it was looking pretty dire there for some time.
Oh yeah, and it's still not any pretty blue skies from here on out, but at least, feels like I'm not drowning. Alright, let's get back to everyone, tell them what we got.
Yep. So then we'll head back to the wagon. Oh, I should move this token, because we're like right here now. Because that's where I left the wagon.
Alright, so you guys arrive back at the wagon, seeing a very bored Aramis and Palkia.
Well, actually, do I see Palkia? No, I don't see Palkia. My passive perception is 10.
Ah.
He jumps from above.
There you are. I'm gonna... I'll toss Palkia a pouch a pouch with 50 gold remaining and say, "There's 25 in there for you and 25 for Artemis."
Is this what we got for the wine?
It's the best we could manage. He tried to give us some faulty potions, but I saw through his deception. Unfortunately, he also saw through mine, which is why we only got the 100 gold.
Yeah, I expected more, but I can't complain.
At least we got something instead of useless potions.
And we actually have some good news as well. We came across some elves that kind of live on the outskirt of the village here. And turns out they also really fucking hate Strahd. So we kind of have an agreement now, and when we go to war, we're gonna go to war together.
They're
Okay.
they're considered dusk elves. There's a legend among Barovia that apparently is true, according to their leader. The dusk elves, hundreds of years ago, did something to anger Strahd, and Strahd, in retaliation, killed all the females among their race, so they could not reproduce further.
Jeez.
So, he's had some visions recently about some temple in the mountain containing something that can revive his sister that was taken by Strahd before they were all murdered, as well as he mentioned a relic that he says is beneficial but doesn't know what it does, which we'll have to find out when we get there. But once we're ready to go do that, he will come with us to the temple to find this. And assuming we find both of those things, he said he would come with us along, as well as, I'm assuming, bring him along as many men as he can when we storm the castle, so to say.
And here's the kicker. The place we have to go to try to help him get the item to bring his sister back is the same place that woman, Madam Eve, told us about on one of the cards. The one about, and I tap my chin for a second. Oh yes, the one about the Ember Giants.
A holy symbol of great hope. The treasure is hidden in a small castle beneath a mountain, guarded by amber giants.
I am concerned now that the item the elf seeks might be the same item that we seek.
Or it could be the item to help against Strahd, because he did mention 2 items. He mentioned the revival item as well as something else to help in the fight.
Oh, that is true. I forgot.
It could be either one of those.
But I say we run these barrels to Vlaki, get our access back, get some clothes, because we're gonna need to climb a mountain.
Yeah, he did say in his visions it's very cold there. So once we get back into Valaki, finish our business with, what's her name? What's the now the leader of Madame Wachter? Yeah. Once we finish our business with Madame Wachter and collect our payment and get the warm clothes, we can head over to Kresk, see what they may have to offer us for the remaining 3 barrels of wine. And once we've done that in Kresk, I say we grab him and head into the mountains.
Yeah, I agree. Valaki would help us get some clothes, and maybe in Crest, maybe we can get ourselves something. Maybe make our weapons be more effective against these beasts.
Yeah, we should be able to get something of benefit from Kresk. But we want to be as prepared as possible for the mountains.
Yeah.
I have a feeling though when we get back up to Valaki in a minute, and we try to talk to what's her bucket. I don't feel like I have a feeling she might not give us the reward that she promised a while back. She's probably gonna be like, "Oh, I let you back in. There's your reward."
No.
We've already killed one mayor.
A deal was a deal. I'll make sure she holds up to it.
I mean,
The deal was to make her mayor. She's mayor. Or, what's the word? Not mayor.
Burgomaster.
Burgomaster.
Burgomaster, yeah. The deal was to make her Burgomaster. Now that she has what she wants, it's only fair we get our payment. Anyway, I think, since these barrels are obviously too heavy to carry on our own, we should find a place to maybe hide the 3 of the barrels for now, so we can use the wagon to bring the 3 barrels into Valaki, and then on our way to Kresk, we can pick up the 3 barrels that we hid.
Okay, but we have to hide them well.
that probably means someone's gonna have to stay with them again.
Well, we can
I'm just grown.
we can bury them, and as long as we bury them deep enough, animals shouldn't smell it.
I mean, we also have our driver here. Maybe we should just keep him with the barrels.
Is it safe to like turn a barrel on its side and roll it?
Yeah, that's safe.
Okay, so never mind then. Yeah, Adrian, you can stay here with the barrels. The rest of us, we can take 3 of the barrels and we can just roll them on their sides up to the gates.
Okay.
Alright, let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break here, because I need to go to the bathroom. So,
Okay.
Da, da, da.
Dun, 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 dun.
I had to get situated.
Making my way down, walking fast. New, 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 new. New, new, new. New, new, new. New, new, new. New.
Meow, 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 meow,
Meow, meow, meow.
meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Olive scared me, so I stopped.
It's okay, Frankie. You're millions of fans on stream.
Oh my god.
No, I'm pretty sure they have it paused right now.
What?
Is the stream paused right now?
No.
Your singing has been recorded, Frankie.
Yay.
And the YouTube's forever.
Yep. Now one day, when we got 1 million followers, they can look back and they can go, "Yep, sung that song, copyright." You know, I knew I was gonna have bad rolls this game. The reason why is because I was testing out Green Flame Blade before the session began, and oh boy, were those numbers good! I rolled like a nat 20, a 25, and like a 24, and then I started doing it for the game, and I get 8, 8, 14.
Yeah.
This campaign usually ends around like level 7, level 8, right?
Yeah, level 8 usually is where most people are when they fight Strahd.
I just feel like we haven't collected anything and we should have collected more things by now. We're gonna walk in there as level 12.
Yeah, we do all the side quests and get there at level 12 and be like, bitch.
I just feel like we've basically I feel like at level 6 at this point we should have at least like 1 or 2 of the cards solved.
Well, we're about to go do some.
Yeah, we're about to go do 1, but I feel like at this point we should already have 1. So with us being level 6, I would find it really funny if like we didn't somehow make it go past level 8. Like we're level 10 and we walk into his house and we're like, "Sup, bitch?"
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Is everybody back yet, or no?
Yeah. I am.
Frankie.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are ready.
Steven, how much longer is your game gonna be?
You can just go. It's almost over.
Okay, back into the game. So you guys had just handed them their cut of the gold, and what were you guys doing next?
We were gonna head back to Valaki.
Yeah.
We're gonna roll the 3 barrels of wine that they asked for along the road.
Alright, you guys roll the barrels of wine up to the gates of Valaki, and the guards sort of look down. Why didn't you just use a wagon? I assume that would have been much easier.
Off the wheel.
Look,
Off
man.
the what?
Look, man. We don't question your way to do things. You don't have to question ours. Here's the barrels.
Well, let me go talk to Lady Wachter. Just give me a few moments. After about half an hour of you guys standing in the rain, you guys watch as the guard as well as the Lady Wachter appear on the other side of the portcullis.
Hey.
Oh, you all are back. I suppose if you grant the town the wine, I can grant you back access to the town. We also have some unfinished business. If you swing by my manor, I can give you the thing from what we previously discussed.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. I thought that was going to be much harder.
She
I'll
sort
whisper
of
that.
nods her head to one of the gate guards, and they raise the portcullis and they step aside. If you can just deliver that to the inn, I'm sure that they would be very much appreciative of it. I do assume you all remember where the Blue Water Inn is?
More or less.
All right, boy. Let's get to rolling.
But yeah, we will head, or we will see you there at some point.
Well, I have no intentions of going to the inn. As I said before, you can stop by my mansion to take care of what we had previously.
Ah, gotcha.
It's a long roll.
Does anyone remember? Was it this town where there was someone who was keeping their child locked up in their basement? Was that this town or was that another town?
Oh, that was this church.
Yeah, the
That was
church.
that was Barovia, the church in Barovia, not in Vallaki.
Oh, it wasn't?
No,
Oh, it
the
wasn't.
church in Barovia,
Yeah, that's right.
starting town.
Well, since we are here, we should talk to if there is a church. If I remember, there is a church here. We should go and see if their cleric is capable of powerful spells while we're here in town.
You guys previously worked with Father Lucian with recovering the bones of Saint Mandrigal. He hired you all to retrieve the bones, and that's where you guys met Karina.
Yeah, I just meant like, did we know how powerful of a cleric he was?
No, he just made himself out to be a priest.
Okay, so I'm okay. Okay.
So
Alright, never
let's
mind.
head back to let's deliver the barrels of wine to the inn that they mentioned.
Was that a statement of what you're doing, or
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
because the way you phrased that was super awkward?
Sorry. Yeah, then we will deliver the barrels to the inn and go from there.
Right, so you guys roll the barrels throughout the streets of town, gaining looks from all the different townsfolk as you guys are just sitting here rolling them. But you guys eventually bring them back over to the Blue Water Inn. Let me move your characters to the right place. And once again, you guys see all the ravens perched up on these different posts, and they caught you as you walk by, rolling these barrels.
Can I attempt to shoo them?
How are you attempting to shoot them?
Just, waving, like, shoo!
Like running at them, or like from where you are? Like, how are you doing it? Is what I'm asking.
Flails hands.
Yeah, like, how tall are the posts that they're on?
It's just like a fence post, so not too terribly high. It's about like a half wall.
I'll just, calmly walk over and just, wave hand. Shoo! Get out of here!
The raven sits there and it just tilts its head at you, looking at you.
I tap the fence with my foot. Just, like, kick the fence to, like, jiggle the fence.
It's still just staring at you with these cold eyes.
Whatever. Killing the crows might anger Strahd, whatever.
Or get us kicked out again.
Let's go inside and deliver the barrels. We can prop them up out here. I'm sure we can roll them around out back, but I'll walk inside.
Alright, inside you see a few commoners at the different tables. You see the two hunter brothers seated at a table, as well as another commoner in the back left corner. You also see Rictavio seated where he was previously, as well as the barkeeper, Donica. She looks at all of you. Oh, you're back in town now.
I'm just gonna walk up to her. When she said that, was it like a voice of, like, oh joy, or like was she actually like, is she not happy to see us, or?
She seemed indifferent to it. Like, she was making it more of a statement. She was just saying it as a statement.
I'll lean on the bar and say, just like quietly say, oh come on, you know what we did had to be done.
Killing the burgomaster, sure. Killing his children, not so much.
Regardless, we have a delivery of wine for you.
Well, Erwin is out at the moment, but I suppose I can have you bring them around back. We appreciate it. We've been out of wine for a while. His father... Something must have happened at the winery. His father doesn't often miss his shipments.
Alright, and then I guess we'll just roll the barrels around out back.
She comes out with you guys and sort of, like, leads you over to one of the side doors.
Instead of me leaving, can I go sit down next to the guy? I forgot his name again.
Octavio?
Yeah.
The guy
Yeah,
that
if
we
you want to
robbed.
go sit next to Octavio, you're able to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit by him. And I'll be like, you got any new stories?
Well, I have many stories. Recently, I could tell you about a group of adventurers that somehow got into my wagon and took my things.
I'll just look away. And I just start like laughing a little bit. Yeah. What about another one?
Well, I'm afraid that I'm all out of stories for the moment. You see, those things were pretty important in my circus business.
Yeah, circus. So I do apologize about that. I think I know of a way to maybe try to help get some of those things back.
Well, I could just politely ask for them back.
And that's also true. That is also true. But I don't really know how to handle this, man. So, how's everything been going in the city?
I mean, I am stuck here without a way to leave, as it is not safe for me to leave now. And he's just being, like, really awkward. Very, very different from sort of, like, the crazy front that was being put on before. This is a bit more different. He's sort of, like, attempting to he's attempting to bring up the issue directly, but indirectly at the same time. So it was just creating this very awkward atmosphere.
And I can clearly tell what he's trying to get at, but I'm very clearly just outright ignoring the subject. Okay, okay. I'm going to be somewhat honest with you. I understand what you're getting at. I was not fully in this decision, but I was a part of what happened. And we're trying to turn over the past. So what I'll do is I'll talk to my allies and see if they still have anything or know of anything that doesn't belong to them. And I'll see if they'll be willing to return.
Well, that would be a start.
But can I ask you a few questions?
Depends on the questions and whether or not you'll receive an answer.
What do you feel about Strahd?
His face darkens. I'm not a fan of the tyrants.
Well, as I think if you remember my story before, I explained that my friends and I are not from here. We are forced to be here. And I've recently had the idea of maybe gathering those who share um, any malice towards him. And I thought maybe we could try to have peace with one another and work together to deal with something common.
Give me just a second. Okay, now go ahead and repeat what you just said. I just had to read something on his personality really quick.
That scares me, Maya.
So what were you saying?
I said that scares me, Maya.
No. Before that.
Please help. I'm scared. All right. I said, I believe that we share a hatred or disagreement over this character, and I think that we could work together to try to deal with this issue. If you would be interested.
I'm not sure who you think I am. I am just a mere ringmaster. I can't deal with something such as Strahd.
Why were there stakes in your cart if you're a ringmaster?
Well, one has to have some form of protection.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Sure. Make sure his shit's at the whisper. He is hiding something.
Sir, all due respect, I'm not a fool. That's not something you would have at a circus, nor what you are carrying around.
And what do you mean by carrying around?
I've seen your cart. Listen, I don't care. You can be whatever you want to be. You can say whatever you want to say. But I can tell, or I have a good idea, that you are putting up a front with me. I just want to go home. I have something very important I need to take care of.
I'm sure there is, and I wish you the best in accomplishing that. Saying that, he gets up, he pats you on the shoulder, and then he leaves. As he's leaving, you notice that your burns begin to disappear.
What? No! What?
You did hear him utter the verbal components of a spell as he touched your shoulder.
That's the guy we need.
I just kind of like move my arm and I'm just like, holy fuck, that feels a lot better. And I get up and I'd like run out the establishment.
By the time that you get outside the door, you notice that he's gone. You can't see him anywhere.
Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna look around and see if I can try to find the party.
Right, so while that was going on, you all would have been with Danica. She would have opened the doors into the back part of the, back part of the tavern. Looking in through the doors, you guys can see barrels of what appears to be some sort of alcohol or empty barrels of wine, something along those lines, just lining the walls and in the back corner.
I mean, we'll just burl it in there.
It is on through raised steps, so I'm gonna need you guys to make athletics checks as you guys try to heave these barrels of wine up.
Oh.
I'll leave that to Artemis.
Everyone make. I'll make one. Fuck it.
Right, you guys are able to heave the wine barrels up the steps and roll them in and prop them up against the back wall. And Danica sort of nods her head in approval. Not many can get casks of wine up these steps.
I kiss my bicep and I say, I know.
So, will you all be staying here tonight, or what exactly is your plan?
I'm going back to my house.
I suppose you could go back to your shack if that's what you wanted to do, Karina. Erwin should be back here later this evening. I'm not sure if you all care to speak to him, but he will be back later this evening. She sort of like pushes past you guys to go back into the inn. If you will be staying with us tonight, I just need to know so I can prepare rooms for you. Same rate, 1 electrum piece a night.
We're staying the night, right, guys?
Hey guys.
Yep.
Yeah. I guess 3 beds then. I'll hand over a gold piece. Alright.
She's already back inside.
You'll have to go inside.
Guys,
She could have waited, like, fuck!
Guys,
Like, I tried to respond.
guys,
What's up?
look.
What?
And I show them my arm.
Do I notice anything different?
The burns that he had covering his body before are gone.
So I only still have the ones from months ago, but the fresh ones are gone, right?
Correct.
Okay, good. All right, I wanted to keep the original ones. So I'm taking that disadvantage off. So while you guys were pushing the barrels up, I went inside and talked to Mr. What's his name again? The guy, the one we robbed his cart. Well, basically, I went to talk to him, and I was like, "Hey, you could join us and help us fight." And he was like, "Nah, I'll return my stuff." And I told him that I would talk to you guys about it, and then he healed me and left.
Why did you tell him?
Well, he was very upset. He knew it was us. He clearly knew it was us. I tried denying it, but I thought it was a little funny, and I couldn't hold it back.
Well, I mean, he's just a guy that gets drunk every day. It's not like he uses his
Your mic is picking up absolutely nothing that you were saying.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
well, as long as I've been in town, he was just a guy who got drunk every day and didn't do anything. So what does he need his stuff for anyway? It's probably from an old life that before he does whatever he does now.
And I just extend my arm out again, and I show it to everyone. You really want to think lightly of him? Look what he did. This is the type of magic that could be used to possibly help that crazy mage. But now he's gone. He's not around here anymore.
Well, if he can, I guess, give us something to help him, I suppose I could return. I mean, all I really took was the silver bolts.
Well, I don't even know if he's here anymore. When I asked if he would wanted to join us, he was like, no. So he tapped me, healed me, and left.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I'm getting some sleep. I'm gonna go home.
Man, Karina, I wish he could have been there. He could have maybe healed you.
Replacing an eye is much more, much higher level magic than just healing some burns. And I'm just gonna walk away and go back to my house. My little hut.
Okay.
I guess guess we go inside and rent a room.
Alright, you guys rent your rooms for one electrum piece per night. And it still comes with the normal hot beet soup that comes with and fresh bread. Then if you guys wanted a wolf steak, it was an additional electrum piece.
I'll take 2.
2 wolf steaks.
Oh yes.
Alright, so 1 gold piece then for you.
Okay. See.
Oh, what about we forgot him. The boy with the cart.
Just sitting down, clear your bed.
Karina just leaves. She goes home.
I did forget about him.
And we're just like, yeah.
Do I? Can I roll to see if I remember him before I get home?
Yo, we all should roll. See you.
Oh man, that's gonna fucking suck. You just sits out there all night.
He's dead.
Or can I just remember?
All of you make intelligence checks with what's been happening.
Oh god.
Oh, really? I should. Okay, even though I brought it up.
Intelligence, we said?
Yeah, just straight intelligence.
Oh god.
Yog's the one who remembers.
Oh, I didn't even.
All of you remember. All of you guys remember that you guys just left Adrian with the wagon and other barrels of wine,
Alright, well,
just sitting in the rain.
I'll just go back to him. I'll on my way home I remember, and then I'm gonna start walking back towards where we left him with the wagon.
How many hours are left in the day?
At this point, you guys probably have about an hour left.
Okay, so there's no way for us to get back to that other town tonight.
No, not tonight.
Okay, so hopefully homeboy feels like camping it out with us.
So you guys
We'll
sort
eat
of
all
like,
the food.
yeah, you guys like pay for the rooms, get your hot beet soup, and then just sort of as you guys are eating, it's like an oh shit moment as you guys remember Adrian, and then you guys sort of just like scarf down the rest of your meal and then head out the end to start going back towards where he was. And you guys find a very soaked Adrian just sitting there with the barrels of wine.
Oh.
It took you all long enough.
Hey, buddy, as I wipe the food off my face. You want to come into town and spend the night?
Are we bringing the wine?
I'll watch the wine.
It'll be fine.
I'll stay with the wagon and watch the wine.
I'll stay with Karina.
Are you sure?
Just label poison on it, and nobody will think twice. And we just set it right beside your shot.
Do we have some sort of... I mean, if we have some sort of cover for the wagon, we could cover it up and bring it into town.
I forgot your name. What was it again?
Adrian.
Adrian. Do you have like something we can use to cover the barrels up with?
Not on me. Back at the winery, we had a tarp.
Well, that doesn't help us here, Adrian.
Just-
Obviously not.
Just go into town, I'll watch it.
Come on, Adrian. We should get you into some warmer clothes and some food.
Very annoyed, he begins walking towards town with all of you.
Well, with 2 of them.
kind of just feel bad, but like I'm just like this is also kind of funny.
And then as you guys are walking, you just as I expect one of you will be paying for my room.
Oh no, man, we're broke.
Right.
Yeah, it's already paid for. Don't worry.
Well, I'm sure my brother wouldn't mind me staying for free for just a night.
Your brother owns this place?
My brother is Erwin Mardukov, and his wife is Danica Mardukov.
Oh.
Oh.
That's cool.
Cool.
I just gotta like stick my hand
What a
out
coinkydink.
for like a fist bump. I'm like, that's cool, bro.
He just sort of looks at you, rolls his eyes, and then continues walking towards town.
God, he's so emo. I love it.
Does he have long hair?
No, he does not have long hair.
Okay, he's not emo.
Karina, you got any twos?
No.
Dang.
Alright, so you guys go back to the inn, this time with Adrian in tow. He walks in very soaked and looks at Danica and he says, Danica? Adrian, you're soaked. Did you need a change of clothes? Yes. Okay, yeah, I suppose, we can get you some. And then, she sort of goes up, the stairs that are on the inside that lead to the balcony that's on the inside that leads up to, their private quarters, and she sort of drags Adrian along with her and gets him changed into some new clothes.
Okay, well that's taken care of.
And then you guys go to rest for the night. What do you know?
Yay!
So what?
Okay.
Mm.
But a yawn.
Interesting.
Yawn, but basically.
I yawn and then I sleep. I'm just sleeping in the wagon with Artemis.
And I'm like snoring really loudly. Like atrociously loud.
Alright, and you guys wake up the next morning. Those of you that stayed in the inn feeling a little bit refreshed. Those of you that stayed with the wagon waking up very begrudgingly cold and wet.
Whatever. I'll just wait in the wagon. I'll start a fire to like try to dry myself off, and I'm waiting at the wagon for the others to return.
Right, and you all find your way back to the wagon to see Karina and Artemis huddled around a fire.
Hey guys.
How's the rain?
I'll just look at him and kind of like huff.
I love that the girls stayed out in the rain all night in the cold, and the guys slept in nice beds.
My hands
Really?
look like this, so his can look like that.
Is Adrian with them?
Adrian is with them, yes.
Is he in better spirits today?
He looks a bit refreshed, yes.
Again, we apologize for yesterday.
It's fine.
Okay,
Prefer not to talk about it.
that's fine. We don't have to. And I turn away from him. All right. So, while we're here, should we go talk to the lady, and then also get some warmer clothes?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
collect our reward. Let's collect our reward from Lady Wachter, get some warm clothes for later, and then we can head to Kresk, drop off, we can give them the other 3 barrels of wine, and then Adrian can go home.
Adrian, do you mind sticking it out with us just a little bit longer?
I was told to stay with you until you deliver the wine. You have not yet delivered all of the wine.
Honest business, man. I appreciate it. Now, I guess let's not waste time.
Yeah, we'll head back into town, and I guess we'll head towards Lady Wachter's mansion first. Unless she's taken over the Burgomaster's house. Oh wait, no, never mind, that got burned down.
Yeah, you guys heard that.
That's okay.
Jesus.
That's ancient history.
It was 4 days ago.
Yeah, it was literally days ago.
Ancient
It's a little
history.
fresh.
Burgomaster deserved it. Whatever.
Yeah, so did that. What? Ivan? Was that his name?
Yeah. Anyone who was serving him also deserved it. They could have stopped him and didn't. So. Ooh, do we see her in the window?
Yeah, you guys do see her in the window sitting at our table.
Okay. We'll go up and knock on the door. Oh, wait. That's the door.
Once more, as you guys knock on the door, a servant looks through, like opens up a slit in the door, and looks through. When she sees who it is, she closes it, and then opens the front door into a narrow vestibule with 3 stained glass doors and wooden frames that are leading from it. Lady Wachter's been waiting for you.
Please lead the way.
She opens the front stained door, leading to the stairwell that leads up. And she then opens the door to the left. Lady Wachter is in here.
What? I'm so confused. Oh, okay, got it.
That's
God.
right. That's right. Forgot that door was there. Okay.
Well, I'm glad to see that you all managed to get your way back into town. I couldn't just let you in, otherwise it would jeopardize my position.
You're welcome, by the way.
Well, when I set to take care of Ivan, I wasn't necessarily expecting you to kill the Burgomaster with him, but I suppose all worked out in the end.
Burgomaster got what he deserved. I don't regret what I did.
Well, he was just a weak man. Though I suppose we all step on ants without wondering how those ants feel. Anyways, as promised, she pulls out the green glowing gem from her breast pocket and she sets it on the table. This is what we agreed on. You establish me as mayor, and I give you the gem.
So, well, go ahead and reach out for the gem.
She lets you grab it without any issues.
Alright. Later. Pleasure doing business. Pleasure
Yeah,
doing
well,
business, I suppose.
We'll escape out of the dialogue and walk away.
Oh my god.
Alright, so what should I name that?
It's one of what did the crystal or what did the winery guy call the crystals? Because I know for a fact this is one of the fucking crystals.
Just put glowing green gem for now.
What did he call it though? What did he call the crystals? He told us, I remember.
He called them... he never gave you guys a name for them. There is no name for them. He just called them gems. He just called them magic gems.
Didn't he say that he like? Did he say he would give us anything if he brought them back?
He said that returning the gems would breathe life back into the lands of Barovia.
But he didn't say he would give us anything.
Oh no, no.
No, he did not.
Well, I'll bet.
Just be nice.
He
No,
said
okay.
that that he doesn't know what the druids could manage to do with the gems, because they were so magical in terms of nature that he wasn't sure what horrors the druids could commit with them. But other than that, he didn't say anything about like a reward.
If we bring back at least this one, maybe the one back from the druids, I'll bet you we could at least bargain for either. Yeah, if we brought back all three, we could probably bargain for a lifetime supply of wine. But if with just maybe one or two of the gems, we could get another decent, maybe wagon full of wine. Make some money off that.
Or we could try to find these gems and use them to inspire the people.
That is if the gems have another use other than making crops grow.
Well, everything here is dependent on Strahd. From what it seems like, correct? like the money even has his face on it. And I think just possibly if life were to come back, I think it would, I don't know, inspire the people around here.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Where is the hunting place? The hunter's house, whatever?
I just have a general store.
You guys have it marked on the map where the hunter's houses were. It's in green, I believe.
Yeah. Wolf hunters. So yeah, we'll go to their house then and see if they have wolf pelts for sale.
Fiona swapped between pages of the book, so we'll get to that page. Right, you knock on Zoldar's door in Yefengi, and both of them answer their door. They're neighbors, so both of them sort of answer their doors and look out to you. Yes, did you need to hire us again?
No, but we were wondering if you had any wolf pelts.
Of course, we always have wolf pelts. How many did you want?
Enough for 4 wolf coats?
Just coats or entire garbs?
Well, I guess entire outfits would be better.
Did you just want the pelts? Did you want them fashioned into clothing?
Oh, you can do that.
Well, I know how to make clothing, yes.
Then, yeah, I think we would be interested in commissioning you to make us some armor that can withstand the cold, or some clothing that can withstand the cold, I mean.
How much would that cost?
Doing the calculations, it would be 10 gold pieces per outfit.
10 per outfit.
I'll pay that. I'll just pay 10 gold for
That
mine.
includes a coat, fair-lined hat, hood, some goggles, as well as some boots and gloves.
I hand him 10
Sounds
gold
good.
for me.
Yeah, it's 10 gold.
Same.
Me as well.
As you guys hand him the 10, each of your amounts of gold, he nods his head over to Yevhengi, and Yevhengi goes into his house, grabs a bunch of these outfits that they just have, and throws them out to you, to all of you.
Oh, so this is it?
That's good. We don't have to wait for them.
So what do we put on our sheets? Cold weather clothing?
Cold weather clothing, yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, we can head to Kresk now and then go back and grab the guy that wants to go into the mountains. Right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So you guys are traveling to Crest.
Yeah, we'll go back to the wagon and go to Kresk.
Do we beat up any more people on the road?
Alright, so that is going to be an hour and 48-minute journey. And let's see if you guys get a random encounter.
Can we go back to the main map now?
Alright, no random encounter. At least not for that half hour. As you guys are on your way, you guys see another foot trail that's leading into the woods.
Is it the same foot trail in the same spot?
It is the same foot trail in the same spot from as before.
Maybe on our way back. I don't know. Could be loot down there.
Or it could be a trap.
Probably a trap. Wait, is it this foot trail?
Yeah. So where along the road? Like, because I'm assuming we're taking the main road.
So
I
it's like
assume
here.
here. And is it going
It's like here leading into the woods.
leading into here? Yeah, that's real sketch.
Yeah.
I will make a
I know
mental
where
note about roughly where it is on the road, and then we can come back to it later.
Try Jesus, don't try me. Because I fight. We say nah, and we keep going.
Okay. About an hour and 48 minutes later, you guys arrive. Give me just 1 second to pull up the descriptor and give you guys a picture. Is the music still on for you guys? Because for some reason it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on.
Now it just cut off for me.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
no,
restarted it.
Yeah, now I hear it.
Sorry, so I could hear it. I just restarted it.
Bless you.
Alright, so the road branches north and climbs a rocky escarpment ending in a gatehouse built into a 20-foot-high wall of stone, reinforced with buttresses every feet or so. The wall encloses the settlement on the side of a snow-dusted mountain spur. Behind the wall, you see tops of snow-covered pines and thin white wisps of smoke. The somber toll of a bell comes from a stony abbey that clings to the mountainside high above the settlement. The steady chime is inviting, a welcome change from the deadly silence and oppressive fog to which you have grown accustomed. It's hard to tell at this distance, but there seems to be a switchback road clinging to the cliffs that lead up from the walled settlement to the abbey.
Good thing we got one to close.
Yeah.
We putting those off.
Yeah, I'll throw on the winter clothes real fast.
What did it all come with? Gloves, coat, hat?
Goggles.
Goggles.
Gloves, clothes, hat,
Yeah.
goggles, and boots.
I want to put on. Okay. Okay. Cool. Throw that on.
We are Game of Thrones in this bitch.
I feel like it's like steampunk meets Game of Thrones, yeah. 'Cause of the
Jon
goggles.
Snow. Jon Snow.
John Cena.
John
All right, yeah, we'll go up to the gates.
Right, the air grows colder as you approach the walled settlement. Two square towers with peaked roofs flank a stone archway into which a set pair of 12-foot-tall iron-bound wooden doors. Carved into the arch above the doors is the name Kresk. The walls that extend from the gatehouse are 20 feet high. Atop the preep, you see 4 figures wearing fur hats and clutching spears. They watch you nervously.
They're in the towers or guarding the door?
They are atop the parapet. So like, essentially, like if you look at the picture, they're on top of the wall to like, that's above the door.
Don't worry. I think I know how to handle this one. And as we get close, I just kind of stand up on the cart and I just kind of wave, "Hey guys, heard you were out of wine."
I am just reading on their demeanor really quick.
They're gonna be pissy like everyone else in Barovia.
Yeah.
Why can't people be nice?
Yeah, not even the kids are nice.
No, they're like ghosts.
Everyone,
They're like-
like I said,
They're dead.
everyone in
dead.
fucking Barovia are all pissy. Can't imagine
Oh,
why.
okay, come to visit? Well, hey, little girl. Hey, me.
As you call out to them, one of the guards turn away, and the other ones just sort of turn their back. But you watch as one of them turns away and then walks down and away from the wall. He comes back probably about 20 minutes later, and a new man that's wearing what appears to be some sort of royal robes comes to the top of the wall, and he calls out to you all. What business do you have here?
A wine delivery from the winery.
What proof do you have?
I point at the barrels of wine. You can clearly see the barrels.
Has the winery's branding on it too.
We
I've
heard.
been without wine for months. I suppose I can grant you access to the town. But I can do so for no less than 3 barrels.
Well, 3 barrels is what we have.
My name is Dimitri. I'm the burgomaster here. What are all of your names?
I'm Diaga Albon. It's nice to meet you.
What was it, Bulkia?
No, man, I was trying to say Dialga. I kept saying Dia.
I am Bulkia.
Karina.
I am bound by my oath to reluctantly allow you into the village for your assistance in bringing the wine. Although this is not a task I gave you, you did it without being asked. Reluctantly, I will allow you into the walls, but you have to promise not to cause trouble. I don't want Strahd setting his eyes upon this village.
We're just here to do business, that's all.
I put the puppet away.
The Strahd puppet.
Oh, it's a really small village.
And you all can move your tokens onto the map in front of this
currently have a cat in my way.
So is this down here what the gate looks like? Yeah. Is that why this is here?
Hey, how did you get the
That's
token
the
on this?
gatehouse, yes.
I just went to my character sheet and dragged it over.
Why isn't mine like that?
You can't just click and drag your character. You should be able to.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the border.
Yeah, he doesn't have the token.
Oh, what the fuck?
You didn't set his default token to be a token, I guess.
No, I did. He has his default token set. That's super weird. Because if I drag your character over, it should be a token. Yeah. When I do it, it's a token. Or did I
That's
just
not
drag
me.
the wrong one?
You tried the wrong one.
Yeah, it's not him. Actually.
We even picked similar silhouette.
Yeah, that's why I can't fucking tell which characters are who.
Add the white border.
You're Palkia, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it drags
Oh,
you
look at
over
that.
to me. That's weird.
Fucking hell.
All right. So I guess we go inside the town then, and go wherever he instructs us to deliver the wine.
The Mistrota village beyond the wall is nothing more than a scattering of humble wooden cottages along dirt roads that stretch between stands of snow-dusted pine trees, so many trees in fact, as to constitute a forest. To the northeast, grey cliffs rise sharply. The road winding up to the abbey is easy to see from this vantage. I can just store the wine at my home, and any villagers that may want some can come and grab it. That's how we've always done it.
Sure thing. You're the boss.
And as we're just traveling, I'm like, is there any shops worth mentioning here in your nice little town?
We all trust each other and rely on each other in these dark times. We don't sell things, we more so trade our goods amongst each other. None of us, I don't believe that any of us would produce something that you may be interested in. We hardly ever leave our walls, in fact. We even grow our own trees here to ensure that we never have to leave them. The lands outside of this area are cursed, and I would never wish for any of my villagers to be stuck in them. So we keep ourselves behind our walls, protected from our enemies.
So you wouldn't even you wouldn't have a place that happens to sell. You wouldn't have anyone that has incense or anything.
To my knowledge, we don't have anybody that sells incense, no. That's more of the Stani's forte.
Our best bet's gonna be back in Vallaki.
Well, I guess we'll drop off the wine and be on our way then. Unless you have need of something else.
Give me just 1 second. Right. As you guys are walking through the streets to the burgomaster's house at the end, you guys have to pass by a pool. Even under the gray skies, the pool at the north end of the village shimmers and sparkles. Near its shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man, its paint chipped and faded, stands to the gazebo with arms outstretched as though waiting to be embraced. And then you guys also have to walk by the winding road. The switchback road that hugs the cliff, 10 foot wide, covered with loose gravel and chunks of broken rock. The ascent is slow and somewhat treacherous, and the air grows colder as one nears the top. Looks to be about a 400-foot climb. So yeah, aside from like the abbey that is at the top of the cliff, it appears that this town is just sort of like this enclosed thing. Is sort of like this enclosed community that relies on nobody but themselves. It appears that aside from the wine, they grow their own vegetables and their own food, as well as their own trees to ensure that they can remain warm.
Should we go check out the abbey? I mean, we did come all this way here.
Yeah, we need. I mean, if we don't get anything out of this, it was kind of a waste.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Is this the abbey?
Yeah, that would be the abbey.
Yeah, I'll head over there.
Yeah.
So you guys would be arriving at the front gate, which is here. I think I actually have a picture of the pool too, if I can find it.
It's like way over here.
Where's Artemis?
Not on the map.
Frankie.
Hmm?
You gotta drag a character over here.
Is
Where is she?
that it?
Like in your journal, like so in the journal tab, where you can click on your character, click and hold, and then drag her onto the map.
Like this? Oh,
Yeah,
didn't
like
know
that.
that. That's new to me.
I want to know if that pool is worth checking out.
I'm just gonna post it in Discord for now, and then I'll add a handout for it later. But this is what the pool looked like.
Is it like a hot spring, like it's steaming?
No, that's just snowfall and fog.
Oh,
Maybe it's magical water.
I don't know.
Water.
Alright, anyways, so the road from the village climbs above the mist to a wide ledge on which the abbey is perched. A light dusting of snow covers the trees and the rocky earth. The gravel road passes between two small stone outbuildings to either side, which stretches a 5-foot-high, 3-foot thick wall of jumbled stones held together with mortar. Blocking the road are iron gates attached to the outbuildings by rusty hinges. They appear to be unlocked. Viewed through the gates, the stone abbey stands quiet. Its two wings are joined by a 15-foot-high tall curtained wall. A belfry protrudes from the rooftop of the closer north wing, which also sports a chimney billowing gray smoke. And this is what the abbey looks like.
Oh, even the abbey looks depressing.
Even the abbey, what?
Looks depressing.
Yeah. So that door in the wall in between the two buildings is the only way in.
What's that?
So this door, like back here, is the only way in.
The gate is the only way in, yes.
Yeah. 'Cause there's a gate here, and then there's like the door here and the door here. Probably. I guess we will approach the guards.
It appears that the guards that were supposed to be standing duty are currently asleep.
We can see them asleep up there.
They aren't standing on the wall. They appear to be on the other side of the gates, which is unlocked and closed. But they seem to be sleeping.
I guess we'll just let ourselves in then.
Right, as you guys push open the gates, it screeches loudly, and the guards sort of wake up and rouse themselves, and they sort of look at all of you. 1 second, read this real quick.
Oh.
Who are you? What is your purpose here?
Just came to take a look around, that's all.
Looking at these two guards, you notice that they have very animalistic features. They appear to be more monsters than humans. They have very, very animalistic features. Let me see if I can get a picture to show.
Okay, I'm gonna BRB 1 second.
So this is one of them. This is what one of the guards look like.
Okay.
What are they called? Chimeras?
And this one, the other one looks like this.
Oh boy.
So you're just here to visit, yes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct. Basically, we delivered some stuff off to the city, and we just wanted to look around. We just wanted to see what was in the city, and we stumbled upon this place.
Something as maps. It looks like it's having a bit of issues though. It just froze for me.
Is Nina here?
Oh yeah, Roll20 just froze for me.
Yeah.
Oh god. Hopefully we don't get that same glitch we got last time.
Roll
So it's
20.
just stuck on the screen.
Loading.
Oh snap.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Zigfrick and Otto. Belfie.
Quick, everyone hit Alt F4.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Curse of Strahd does have an update, so let's try that and then see if we can launch it from there.
Uh-oh.
What did you say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. I was
Right,
trying
it
to
just
focus.
updated it, so try to launch it now.
Okay.
Okay, I'll refresh the page.
I just exited. And I was like, forget about it.
Can
So
you
far, so
feel-
good.
It froze again.
Yeah. Oh.
I can't click on anything. I'll give it a second and see if it loads, I guess.
Page is unresponsive.
Oh man, why does this always happen? Okay, let's try this then.
I'm trying to write the page now. Oh, I'm loading in. Well, I think it's frozen because it just says loading crafting spell list.
I got mine. Woo, I'm in, baby.
Oh, you are?
Mhm.
Yeah, I updated the dynamic lighting and that seems to have fixed it.
Try reloading the page again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I updated the dynamic lighting and that seemed to have fixed it, so...
Was it on the old or the new one?
It was on the old dynamic lighting before, but I just updated it to
Yeah,
updated dynamic
hush.
lighting.
Okay, where are we?
I have not dragged your tokens on yet, so give me just a sec. You guys were...
And abbeys are usually like a place of worship, right? They're kind of like cathedrals, right?
Yeah.
Yes, usually.
Abbey, monastery, they sort of go hand in hand.
Okay, so you guys have just pushed your way in right over here.
German scale sizes.
Then who is not on here yet? Just Palkia, right? Now everybody should be here, right? You can all see.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. And everybody got to see the handouts of what the guards look like, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know if Steven looked or not.
No, it
Yeah,
froze.
they're like that dog from, you know.
This is what one of them looks like. Steven.
Homunculus.
Oh, what the hell?
Nina from Fullmetal
And then this is what the other one looked like.
Yeah,
You
they
asshole.
look they do look like the what are they called? Chimeras from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Edward.
Edward.
Just,
Yo.
just here to visit, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that a problem?
No. If you're just visiting, it's fine.
This is a
We'll escort you to the center.
this is a place of worship, right?
Yes, very much so.
What?
Yes.
What would make it not okay to be here?
Enemies. Enemies not welcome.
Oh,
But
okay.
if you're not
okay.
enemies, then you can't be enemies.
Have I seen anything like this before, by the way?
No, you
Insight
have not.
check. Insight check. See if that's what he was really like pointing at.
Sure. You don't hear any like form of deception in their words.
Okay.
If you don't mind me asking, as we're walking, what's with all the and I just gesture to like their features.
Not something we like to talk about. Habit will explain.
What they say?
Habit will explain.
Oh, okay.
Follow us. We'll fetch him for you.
Damn, some speedy motherfucker.
Part animal. Son of a guns.
first.
Wait here. Wait here, Bo. We'll fetch him.
What is that over there?
Probably the
What is
abbot.
that over there?
It's another one of these people.
Okay.
Next thing you see is
They
the
look like
gates
this.
close.
It's Gollum.
So dusty. Just a little dusty.
Next thing you hear is all the gates close, and you're just like, all right, the arena starts now.
Bet.
What was
Hello,
that?
Clarice.
What? What was what?
Give me just a second. Alright, here we go. Alright, so they come out, and you guys see a strikingly handsome human priest come out with these two people from before. His features are extremely pristine. Almost, he looks almost inhuman with how beautiful this man presents himself to be.
Got a photo?
The photo is a very bad picture compared to the representation, but sure, I'll show you. It's a very bad picture compared to the description, just be warned.
Okay. Oh my god.
Like I said, compared to the description, the artwork is very, very off.
Oh yeah, it's like he's got a symmetrical face or something, and he's just like an angel. To looks, yeah.
At least he looks human.
It looks like a very, very strikingly handsome human.
Okay.
Like, almost too perfect to be human,
But human.
but human.
Okay. That's all I care about.
You seem to be hurt a bit. He walks forward and he places his hand over your eye, Karina, and your eye comes back. It regrows in its socket.
Thank God!
Alright, we found another man that we need.
He then walks over to you, Dialga, and he reaches his hand out to touch the scars that you have on your chest and body.
So he's trying to heal the previous ones.
Correct. He's
I
reaching
t-
his hand out to try to heal those.
I take a step back. Oh, no, thank you. I appreciate it though.
Are you sure?
Yes, these I have to keep.
Well, if that's what you say. Then he walks over to you, Artemis, and he places his hand on your scars that you received from the burns. And you watch as your flesh comes back to brand new. And then, following suit, he does the same thing to you, Palkia, and heals the burns that you have.
What was the thing with Palkia's burns?
Okay. I just had first degree burns. That was it.
Oh, you got.
Yeah, they were just first degree.
Yeah, that's right. You had like no bad things.
Now that I've taken care of your injuries, what brings you here? How can I help you?
Well, it seems like we were looking for you, actually. We were looking for someone with significant healing powers. There's a friend of ours, well, we hope he's a friend. There's someone we met that seems to have had some sort of magic spell casted on him that makes him go crazy, and we'd like to get rid of it.
I see. And this man, who is he?
He's a mage.
How long ago did he begin suffering from this sickness?
I'm not sure.
Well, come into my study and we can discuss this further. And with that, he sort of leads back, going towards the building that he came from before. Are you all coming?
Yes.
Otto. You're dismissed. Same as well with you, Siegfried. Both of you can go back to your guard duties. Yes, sir. And they both sort of leave and go back to their stations where they were before.
Oh, no.
Alright, so he opens his door and goes inside. As all of you begin to follow suit, looking inside the door, you guys see what appears to be a woman that has been stitched. Looking together, it looks like a woman, but the longer and closer you look, you begin to see that parts of her body are stitched together, stitched on to each other. Just patches of flesh stitched in all these different places. And as you guys are looking upon this almost inhuman looking person, as well as this seemingly flesh golem, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, something old shit, right?
Well, I mean, it's just a flesh golem.
Just a flesh golem.
I mean, this person just healed us, so I mean, I think the least we could do is at least listen.
Yeah.
Well, and he might be
It's
able
just
to.
ugly.
Yeah, he might be able to give us a scroll of greater restoration to fucking heal the wizard, so we can turn the wizard over to our side.
I really hope we don't have to bring the wizard to him.
Yeah, it's gonna be if we have to bring the wizard to him for him to heal him. That's gonna be near impossible. We gotta
have to get lucky.
We gotta get a fucking
Sleep
scroll.
spell, something like that.
We're gonna have
to get super lucky.
because I don't know. I don't think he's gonna leave the abbey